Die Verwestlichung der Welt kann nicht unser politisches Programm sein, aber das normative Projekt einer Welt, das die Stärke des Rechts über das Recht des Stärkeren stellt, das müssen wir und das dürfen wir nicht aufgeben.
La France croit à une Europe de la défense, et donc nous sommes prêts à passer ce pas et à proposer à tous les partenaires qui le souhaitent d'entrer dans un dialogue stratégique inédit et de regarder une culture commune sur ce sujet.
When the UN fails, it's our common failure. But when the UN succeeds, it is for the world's collective good.
See, along with this question of how this will work, the question is, how does it work on an individual level? How can all of us in common utilize this kind of system, and how can it become so ubiquitous that it's everywhere? And the Bible supplies us with an answer that's a bit cryptic, so we puzzle over it. It says a mark on the right hand or on the forehead, and then it says that mark is a number, and the number is 666. In other words, it is a number or apparently some kind of numeric system. Revelation is describing a personalized monetary vehicle that links one up with the rest of the world on a global, political, economic, and religious system that it said will be controlled by one world leader. What we don't know is what form it will ultimately take. And we're constantly guessing. You know, it's the word that's used here in the Greek for mark literally means a meaningful mark. And that says something that can be engraved or something that's imprinted or something that's branded. But at the time that the lexicons were being written, even lexicographers never thought about what about something that could also be implanted, which I would suggest is a real possibility. A strict literal translation might imply a picture of the beast or a mark made of the beast or a mark showing one's relationship to the beast or a mark of loyalty to the beast. Today, in our current age, we have all sorts of things like cyber implants that can tie you directly to your phone. You can have a chip implanted. Some people are doing it. Some businesses are requiring it. And to me, it's got a lot of things to compel it. I think that just traveling around, if I just simply could put my hand up to the door and it would unlock, I don't have to fiddle for keys. If I could just simply touch my hand in a certain way and my phone would be activated. These things are dream comes true, that it would, my car, it would recognize me driving up to my house and the garage door would automatically open for me rather than having to reach all the way up there and push that button. Already smart chips are in everything, almost everything, from clothing to credit cards. They're just everywhere. James was telling me when they went to Disneyland recently, he said they just put a wristband. They gave everybody in the family a wristband, and that wristband not only opened the doors to their hotel, it gave them access to every single ride. And basically, if they wanted to purchase something, they would just show them the wristband and would purchase it. It's a very small step from a smart card or a chip in a waistband or wristband to being something that's implanted in the skin. In fact, it doesn't have to be implanted. Today they have chips. They just simply tape them on your arm, tape your on your hand. Hospitals are using them now, but they're basically a microchip. They just put it on by tape. It just sticks on there. And some of them will actually meld with your skin and become a permanent mark, but it's a microchip that will allow you to do all sorts of things that otherwise you would need other devices for. God foretold us about these things, and he foretold us so that we would believe his word. and to do what Jesus said in Matthew 24:33. He says, when you see all of these things, recognize that he is near and right at the door. That's the bottom line to everything I've said today. I said all of this stuff, gave you all this data because I wanted to convince you that I'm not just making this up and this isn't far, far away. This is something that's happening even as we speak. And he says, when you see these kind of things happening, you need to stop, look up and realize that your redemption is drawing near.